So this is the Kz As16 Pro earphones. This actually made just to enjoy music without any latency. As per usual guys, we'll check its physical overview, features and more. We'll tell you everything you need to know coming up. Hey, what's up guys, this is Mac and we do a lot of tech related videos like this one. If this is your first time, consider subscribing. With that said, let's begin. So what do we get inside the box? The left and right earphones nicely seated on this foam with metal plate indicating the product name. The detachable right angle TRS 3.5mm jack cable, it's around 3 feet with transparent cable cover. 4 extra rubber ear tips with 2 different sizes and the manual. Now let's check out some physical overview. So the build is all plastic material with a little weight on it and it really looks shiny. It has a crystal texture feel. I'm not sure if this is made out of glass or just acrylic, but it really looks nice. It has a silver frame and written on it is the right and left indication with some note that you might need a magnifying glass just to be able to read the message. The body is made out of transparent color, and if you are not a fan of this cyan color, there's also a black version in the link in the description below. As you can see, the internal hardware are easily seen on this transparent casing. And it seems like the manufacturer intentionally wants to show this off. Looks intricate and it's a bit heavy compared to normal earphones these days. On each side of the earphones, we have a custom plug for the detachable cable. This is actually good since you can replace the cable if it breaks. There are also plenty of stores that sells this cable. I also placed a link in the description just in case you want to check it out. The speakers are larger than usual earphones and it is made out of bronze metal finish with black rubber ear tips. By the way, there's a version of this earphone that has mic in it, but unfortunately KZhifi sent us the one that doesn't have any microphone, so we won't be able to do any mic tests for this video. I guess that's all that there is for its physical overview. Now let's check out some features. One of the reasons as why this earphone is expensive compared to normal earphones because of its hardware. It has a multiple balance armature on each earphones that covers the complete sound range of low, medium, and high frequencies. It has a 20Hz to 40,000 frequency range. Unlike common earphones, this one has different drivers for each frequency. One for highs, one for mids, and one for low frequency. If you want to know more details about its balance armature for each frequency, you can check this out. So basically, it has 3-channel conduit structure to re-optimize the sound path. The standard 3-way design accurately calculates the frequency connection of each balance armature. There are a lot more things about its features, but we're not going into more details. However, if you want to know more, just check this out and pause the video. Now let's talk about the sound quality. All I can say that it is really powerful and very loud in my initial tests. The bass brings out a very strong frequency but does not overpower the highs and the mids. The mids on the other hand is too strong for my taste. I think if we lessen the mids output into -2 or -3, this will be perfect. The clarity of the highs are also nice and hearing it with the bass frequency makes a perfect sound quality. I just wish we could lessen the mids a little bit. Well, this is just my personal opinion. Each person has their own sound taste, so if you have one of these and you hear otherwise, then good for you. So for the overall sound quality, I think I'll give this a 7.8 out of 10. Now let's talk about the build. This is one of the most sturdiest earphone builds that I have ever seen, to be honest. It has a good weight in it. The transparent cover showing off the internal hardware makes you at ease since you are seeing what kind of build it has. The removable cable is a good choice since most earphones nowadays easily breaks their cable, making the overall product unusable. But of course, this one is different. So for the overall build quality, I think I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. Now let's talk about the comfort. The weight of each earphone is quite heavy as is, but with the help of the cable that has an ergonomic design, it helps to distribute the weight. The rubber ear tips are also comfortable and each earphone sits just right on your ear. There is not much difference with the Kz VXS wireless earphones, so for the overall comfort quality, I think I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Now let's move into the conclusion and let me begin with the things that I don't like about the earphones. I know that the hardware is extraordinary, but this one is really too expensive for an average consumer. Another problem is the mids frequency. I think it's too much. It's not overpowering the highs and the lows, but it's ruining the overall sound output in some titles. Take note, not all music but some titles only. So I will end up lowering the volume to compensate for this issue. Other than these things, everything is good. Now for the things that I like about these earphones, first of all the build. It is really sturdy and I believe that even if you drop this accidentally, it will still be fine. I love the flashy crystal effect design and the metal frame that keeps the earphone safe from any physical damage. I like the idea of the detachable cable with its own two-prong plug, which is also ergonomic for more comfort. This implementation will prolong the earphone usage since if the cable breaks, you can always replace it with something new. The overall hardware build is good with its three separate balanced armature audio frequencies for better audio, and lastly, the extra large speakers for each earphones are also appreciated. Anyway, if you'll ask me if I'll recommend this, well, that is a yes if you have the budget. I'm saying this because the earphone build has a different perspective in its hardware. I'm sure some of you have never tried this yet, so it is a good experience to hear your favorite music using these earphones. If you don't have the budget, well, I'm really sorry to hear that, but you should just watch the other earphone reviews we have on your screen. By the way, I place a link in the description if you want to grab one of these earphones today. By clicking those links will help this channel do more contents like this, so thank you all in advance. So that's it guys, thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next one.